My name is Bongiwe Intofogazi. You are listening to the Deep House Space.
Oh man, 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 oh man. I got a woman, I got a woman. She smiles, she moves. She is mine, oh mine. She's mine. She give it to me. Oh man, 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 she has a body in the shape of an hourglass. She drives me crazy. I love you. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. She kisses slowly. I love you, girl. What do you give it to me? Your body's my treasure, and I am your please. Can I get a witness? Oh, shake it, mama. Move it, mama. Give it to me. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man.
Yo, this is your boy, InQfive. You are now tuned into the Deep House Space. Enter the Deep House Space.
I love you, my woman, my woman. Move it, mama. Shake it. Come to me. I love you, Juju. Shake it. Shake it. Come to me. Give it to me. Come to me. Give it to me. I want the Juju. Give it to me. Give it to Juju. Give it to me. I want the Juju. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. I got him on.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are now listening to Booger the DJ, only on the Deep House Space. And you're tuned into the Deep House Space.
You never wanted to be. sits alone in a smoke cafe, watching the world go by. She's all 18. She got looks that tell the truth when she lies. She says she's all your dreams are made of, and everything you'll never understand. And since you lost, you step inside and stay a while. She sits alone in a smoke-filled cafe, watching her past lovers cry. She's all that's make-believe, and as real as the September sky. She says, I come in the name of love. And as she walks alone in the cool of your morning, she thinks out loud and says, welcome to the time of life. Gonna live it up, gonna live it up to the time of life. Gonna live it up, gonna live it up to the time of life. Gonna live it up, gonna live it up to the time of life. Gonna live it up, gonna live it up.
My name is Bongani Mehlomakulu,
Sits alone in a smoke
the deep house space.
watching the world go by.
Grace upon these platforms that expose the undiscovered.
She got
As we enter, we breathe fire from the other side. Conquer and divide. By our rules they will abide. House music is in control. Now turns the tide. In our house, we are one. Connected with the rhythm. My name is Bongani Mehlomakulu, and you're tuned into the deep house space.
Mic check, mic check. Happy Friday. Mic check, mic check. Need to test the mic first. Hopefully everyone is well. Welcome to the Deep House Space. Thank you so much for joining us. Okay, so I get some hundreds. So I'm live, loud and clear. Loud and clear. Thank you so much for joining us and coming through so early into the Deep House Space. It's Friday, of course, and we are here again, here with new guests, as we always do. First two guests already here. So we're starting off the show with Ladi Adiosoul as well as Sabz, Mr. Soul Train. After them, it's going to be Fatso, Fatso 98, released unrelated, released underrated, yes, underrated EP. And then we're going to InQfive to close off the show today. So thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for being here. Should be another banger of the show. The first song that Buga played with, first song that Buga played, I started off with Consistency by Black and Deeper Mr. Stripes, and then he played Show Me a Good Time by InQfive. So those are the songs that Buga started us off with. Hope you enjoyed them. Let me give the mic to Buga and let's actually hear his mic as he speaks, just to test if he's audible. What a DJ, mic check, mic check.
Testing mic 1 2 1 2. Mic. Ngiyazwakala.
100 and forget.
Welcome to it. Welcome to it, ladies and gents. Welcome to the Deep House Space. Another thing. Edition of the Deep House Space, of course, the pre-party start of everything. You know how we always do it. Today we have a killer lineup, like as always, of course, man. It's not like Ngatima no. We have always have a killer lineup where we always gonna bless your ears without a doubt. Please make sure that you are sharing the space. You making sure that you are sharing the space and making sure that others are to know that it is the time, of course, where we get to bless your ears with good music. music. Already amajita khona 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 mfethu, I mean, yeah, ngaba yini Vox, otherwise umnandi shayam.
No, I'm good. I'm hundreds. Just back at the trade, but all is well. All is good. Let's test the mic. Kiaga Ladi Adiosoul. Ladi, please unmute your mic on the bottom left. Happy Friday.
Hola,
Welcome to the
hola,
Deeper Space.
hola.
Shapuzet.
Sure.
Nah, good. Thank you so much for joining us and being a part of the Deeper Space today.
Kubonga mina bafethu.
Okay, I think I mic Soul Train, Mr. Soul Train, DJ Sabz. DJ Sabz, welcome to the Deeper Space. Please unmute your mic.
Hello, gents. Are you guys good?
Now we good. Thank you so much for joining us, Mr. Soul Train.
Yeah, this was a mission there. But me, I'm old. I don't know these things. Hey, it's showing me things.
Nah, you loud and clear, Mr. Sabz. You're right,
How?
Before
Man.
Siagute, we've got some amazing music to play as always. And so Kalanga and Sabz, there's probably people here that don't know who Sabz Ubani. So could you just give us a short brief of who Sabz Ubani? Thank you.
Sabz is the soul train DJ slash producer, originally from Eswatini, Babane. Moved to Joburg in 2001. I've been here ever since. Yeah, man. And the house music part has got me ever since I was a kid. So yeah, I've been pushing since 2001.
Nice. Siyabonga Putsabs. Putsabs,
It's,
makhuluma umunye ngicela nje uvale imic because ngiyakuzwa ukuthi la khona kubhizi njengoba uzwile.
yeah. I'm at the airport.
Yeah. So makhuluma umunye umuntu nje ngicela ukuthi
Yeah,
uyivale ukuthi ingaphazamisi.
sure.
Ngibongile
Okay.
kakhulu. Let's give the mic to Ladi Adiosoul. Ladi Adiosoul, for some people that are here today that do not know who you are, could you just give us a short brief on who Ladi Adiosoul is? Thank you.
Sure. Ladi Adiosoul is a producer, DJ from the east side of Joburg, Foslorasi. Yeah, moving in 1988 since vele ngiloke ngapha. Show music. Yeah. Music kahle. Angazi ukuthi
Music
ngizwakele
kahle
lapho.
kahle. No,
Yeah,
uzwakele. No, I like
music.
that.
Yeah, music kahle yeah.
Ngizocela ukuthi wena usichazisele-ke ukuthi i-EP le nikhiphe no Sabz, soqala ngawe and then we're going to play the song and then
Okay.
sobuya futhi sibuye ku-Sabz. But please just give us a short brief about the 3-track EP that's nikhiphile namhlanje. Ngiyabonga.
Yeah, the tracks EP sikhiphe yini Acculator going on what's the other one? The other one ile ethanda uSabs vele. So le EP le sibuilde kanjani, it's like we wanted to come up with something different from house, deep house. So uSabs kahle uye bekangiguide kakhulu ukuthi ufuna ukuthi siye kuphi siyenze kanjani yabo. So yeah, ama-souls ayi-two ahlangene afuna ukunika abantu into e-different yabona ekasi and the whole of South Africa nomhlaba wonke ukuthi bezwe something e-different than ukuletha something already seyikhona yabo.
Hayi no, sibongile kakhulu. No, yazwakala and hopefully nabantu abalalele they will actually feel the difference le enfuna usizwe.
Yeah, ngazi uSabs naye angakhuluma ayichubekise. Yabo.
Putsabs, anything from your end about the 3-track EP nikhiphile vandag? Just nje small
Yeah,
summary
no.
from yourself.
Yeah. There's a 3-track EP, Articulator going on, Lost Souls. As Asho Uladi, it was a project. Come on, let's do something different, man. Give people a different sound. And I love G sound now. So we just came together and said, let's cook up something, man. That's funky, soulful, deep at the same time. and it has a different vibe. Hopefully, people will enjoy it. And we've got more coming. Anyway,
Nice, yabo. Nice. So Linda Lemo. So Linda Lemo.
yeah.
But for now, Tishango songs, and then unasikiliza gana hapo before ukimlindiza.
I'm putting at one.
Okay, you're putting it one. Okay, okay. We're gonna play a few songs so that we can still have a chat with you, and then we're gonna let you go.
For sure.
Nice, yabo. Shout out again to everyone for joining us. Thank you for joining the Deeper Space. First two guests is DJ Sabz and Ladi Adiosoul. They released a wonderful EP today. We've been jamming it for a while as we received it as a promo. So if you haven't heard, probably this is the first time you're going to hear some of the songs. With only 3 songs, so we're going to play all 3. And you can go ahead and stream and support these artists and their craft, please. We're ready to play the first song. The first song from the EP titled, let me say it properly, Resonance. Resonance EP. Are we ready, Buga?
On key, Jayam. We're on. Aye. See on it, Donna. See on it, Pinjami. First song opening up with obvious track 1. We need to go accordingly. I mean, this EP is a banger. You know, it's a banger for you to mix masala, eat Pinjami. But no, Lost Souls track 1. Here we go.
For the love of deep house. Hi, this is Sabrina Child, and you're listening to the Deep House Space. For the love of deep house. For the love of deep house. this is Nkazi Zulu the Force. You are currently tuned into the Deep House space. Please do share the space, invite others, and get ready for amazing music and great conversations.
Yes, as Nkazi Zulu says, welcome to the Deep House space. And there's amazing music and great conversations to be had. Sadly, Nkazi is not here today, but she'll probably be back next week. So there's no female voice for the Deep House space today. So if you're in the space and you'd just like to be a part of the panel, please don't be shy. Please do not be shy. We need a little bit more women in this beautiful thing that we do. The song that Boga played for us is Lost Souls, by our first guests, Sabz Ladi Adiosoul. As mentioned, the EP has 3 songs, and this is track number 1. Let's start with Ladi Futi. Ladi, the meaning of Lost Souls, could you explain to us, please? Thank you. The reason for the titling. Ladi, mic check, mic check. Boga, that is.
Loud and clear, Njaya. Ngiyakuzo, loud and clear.
Okay, so Uladi says, okay, let's give the mic to Sabz. Sabz,
Uh, yeah, so the meaning of Lost Souls, like, I was saying, this is what we did. We wanted to do something different. So we're bringing the Lost Souls of house music back to the deep house music that we love and to play. So that's how we named that song, Lost Souls.
and besides titling of the song, when I put
Yeah,
Sabz, the process of making the music. I mean,
yeah.
how was the process of making the music, Nobabili, and and seeing that you've been in industry for so long, but how was the process
Yeah.
of making music, the feel of
But
making the music?
it, it was actually one dope process because we used a lot of, especially with Lost Souls and going on, we had live sessionists. So, taking all those elements of live music and putting them into deep house songs. And you hear the next song going on with a lot of live bass guitar. So you're trying to make it funky and live and upbeat. So yeah, it was a great process, man, and the choice of production and meeting all these talented sessionists who come through and jam with us and make beautiful music.
Ayikho into entsolo njenge-live music. Ayikho into
Yeah,
entsolo
yeah,
njenge-live music.
yeah. If you hear the bass guitar on most songs, it's actually a live bass.
Nah, man, that's beautiful. Siyabonga Butch Sabz.
Yeah.
Let's go on and play the
Mm.
next song, and then Sam Uti Uladi can come back and be a part of the conversation. Nah,
All right.
siyezwa bayakubiza lapha airport. Siyezwa bayakubiza kancane kancane.
Hey.
So we're gonna go to the next song, which is track number 2, going on.
Shosho, niyangizwa
And
manje,
on this one,
niyangizwa.
yeah, Ladi, no, siyakuzwa ke manje. Ladi, mic check, mic check. Okay, Ladi, cela ukuthi nje uvale mic for manje, and then we'll come back. So dlala ingoma, and then we'll come back. Maybe you just have a network issue, but if it's a network issue, like, bengicela ukuthi just exit the space. Yeah, just exit the space and close the app and then come back. Just exit it and close the app and then come back. It should be better. Ngaleyo ndlela. But for now, we're gonna play track 2, which is titled "Going On." And the gents on this one, they have black notes on this one. This one is track 2. The poor DJ, ziyawa lapha thing.
Ziyawa kubanda kuphela ndoda net vula ngewinter ndoda uzibuza ukuyenzakalani mara ke hayi no on playing the second track going on by Sabz and Ladi Audio Soul. Enjoy.
Hey, what's up? This is Nutty Nice, and you are listening to the Deep House Space.
Introducing the Deep House Space. My name is Euphonia. Imagine yourself lost in a world of pulse and bass lines, hypnotic melodies, and infectious grooves. Welcome to your haven for deep house delights. Let's embark on this sonic journey together.
You're tuned into the deep house space.
Hey, this is Tali Media. You're listening to the Deep House Space. For the love of Deep House, baby.
Yes, you tune into the Deep House Space. Thank you so much for joining us. The song we just played now is going on by our first guests, which is Sabz and Ladi Adiosoul, and they have Black Note on the song too. So this is track 2. If you haven't checked out the EP yet, go check it out. You definitely will enjoy. Came out literally today, so go check out and enjoy the music. Let's test the mic. The food. I think we've lost him. Yeah, we lost Tula, didn't? Yes, I think we've just.
boys.
Yeah,
Not here.
I think we've lost him. Yeah. Okay, Marapura, grab the mic. Anything from your side for Sabz?
For sure, for sure. Ik zeg wat man, let's we shop verder.
Sure, bro.
You good?
All good, brother. Can you hear me?
We blessed, man. In as much as Ladi already explained to us that you were guiding him regarding on how the EP should sound and all. But also we do know ukuthi naye vele uyewalahlela one or two nyana thoughts. I just want to understand and get to hear from you your creative process. When it comes to approaching the type of sounds that you are looking for. Also, when it comes to curating your set, man. I mean, when it comes to your set, do you just play anything, or probably do you use the crowd's energy probably to guide you when it comes to your track selection?
Yeah, when it comes to playing, definitely crowd energy for me because I mean, for us to plan, it's quite difficult. You have 4 gigs in one night, and you have to play 4 different sets because we've got 4 different types of energy. You must have a lot of music, good music. So I always plan a lot of bangers and then get my sets ready. Let's see, I've got no peace for anyone, if you know what I mean.
Hayi ngiyakuthola Hotman Lethu ngiyakuthola. And
Yeah.
then
And then,
yes.
and then the creative process when it comes to making the music. I mean, we are inspired by a lot of international artists as well and local artists. So, like coming to the song, like going on, we said we want to make a classic. We need a classic in the EP. Hence, like this song, It Going On, is liked a lot by ATJ China and Venus. So we agreed to put it on vinyl. Put it on vinyl because they also feel like it's a classic track. It reminds them of your Louis Vegas, your Sean McCabe sound. So we listen to other music to get motivation as well. Then the creative process will start. These are much and then we push in the studio together.
Beautiful. And last question. Within the process of music, man, whether it's DJing or producing, we do have some sort of challenges that we come about. What is the biggest challenge that you would say that you have ever faced, and how did you overcome it? Because as I'm speaking, we have probably up and coming guys who are in the listener session who would also like to be knowing how to overcome such in terms of maybe their challenges if ever they face those kind of challenges, of course.
I think with us, I think the biggest challenge in the industry is work, finding work. Um, that's always been the biggest challenge. And the only way to overcome it, the way I was also talking to Nadia, is like the more music we have out there, and the more we market it and push it ourselves, and we do our own gigs, we find work for ourselves, we make work for ourselves. So yeah, that's one of the biggest challenges with upcoming artists, and I get it always. My inbox, people looking for work, gigs and stuff, and a lot of people are convinced that all the bookings I get are my own gigs. I'm like, I can never. It's impossible. So you create, if you're creating good music all the time, you get to tour. I think my brother Fatso, he's planning a nice tour for his EP, which is how he's created work for himself. And you keep pushing and you market your music, you make more music, and you sell it to everyone. But you don't sell it only to people listening, sell it to owners, sell it to promoters, and make sure they book you for gigs.
Hayi, beautiful khona mangami, bengicela ukuthi umute kancane ngiyabonga for answering those questions. Probably let's try Ladi Audio again and let's hear if Sakakran. Excellent.
Sure, nginenkinga ye-network la ngikhona, yazini.
Ya ngishaya Dona wino mfethu nami la ngikhona kusemajukujukini mpintshami. But Ntwana, I can hear you loud and clear. When can you hear me? Adi?
Sure.
Okay, can you
Uyangizwa manje?
hear me? Uyangizwa njaya?
Ya, ngiyakuzwa manje.
All right. As Bengbuza Hotman Fana, via the creative process of making the songs, what would you have to add on that to say via this EP nje benispane nonke mfana, and you did mention Uguti he did guide you somewhere somehow, from your side, man, how was the creative process and how was the journey, man, in making this EP?
It was fun because of like unginike i-challenge enye ukuthi nje ngena kwenye indawo, so like it's like ungilalelisa vele from abantu abakudala vele abo-Louis Vega, abo-Sean McCain, yabo ukuthi okay le sound le kahle kahle kumele ibe classical, yabo akumelanga ukuthi kube yinto ezodlala manje kuphela, kumele idlale namanye ama-generations, yabo. And then mostly we used ama-live instrument, yabo. Axis like plugins or what, like ama-live instrument, ama-bass guitar, yabo sisipane no-Black Note la, uye bekadlala ama-bass guitar, yeah, mostly, yeah.
Ah man, Mfana, which is beautiful, Mfana, hearing that, And with that, Mfana, when it comes to doing collaborations with other
Mm.
guys, I mean energy Mfana needs to be there, kwamele kube naleyo chemistry, with
Mm.
you and DJ Sabz Mfana, how was chemistry, man? How was the vibe for you? Do you think Uguti you guys could be able to do more music and bless us once again?
Oh, I know hot money like i-energy vele first time vele sihlangana vele i-energy beyi-on vele, thola ukuthi vele like same energy, same sound, same like yonke into vele ya-aligna vele sahlangana. It's like bekungamelanga ukuthi omunye abuze omunye ukuthi into ezibhayi, vele sathi hayi no mfethu athi sihambe-ke sithathe le direction. Then there is more music vele, khona enye isingile ephumayo izophuma August, sishaye sonke nayo, yabo. So like there is more music, kuno-music obhaye esuyenzile ozophuma, yabo.
I don't understand that in Pinjami. I think let's go back to the last song unless Vox has more questions. Understand that. But I don't ngibonga kakhulu in Pinjami, ngiyabonga Ladi, ngiyabonga DJ Sabz. Thank you very much, guys. Ne?
Kubonga thina kakhulu.
Exe Vox. Voxman. apologize. Yeah, network is pumping on my way. Yeah, three nini. But before we get into the last song, in which is titled Calculator, let's test Fatso 98's mic. Except Fatso.
Dumela,
Tinjak.
I'm doing great. How are you, my G?
Yeah, we are blessed. We are blessed. We are blessed. No, thank you very, very much, Inchaka. Test the mic yeah, how. Let us play the last song by Ladi Adiosoul and DJ Sabz, Acculator, and then we'll come back to you. Yeah.
Aina flopa.
Oh, Lanchaka. Excellent, Ladi Mfana. Before we go to this last track, of course, Acculator, can you tell us more about it, Mfana? Ladi. All right, DJ Sabz. I know, Abeko. Vox, can you hear me?
Ngiyakuzwa mfowethu, yes.
No, Mahotman, our Caesar. But let's go to the
No,
last
sorry.
song.
I'm no sorry, man. I'm here. System of now, but earphones on now.
Oh no problem, Hotman Lam. No problem,
What
no problem.
what was your question, bro?
No, the last song, Akilita was asking for you to cue us in about it and tell us more about it before we play it.
Yeah, it's called the last song is called Articulator. So it's how we are articulating the sound that we want to make. So that's how we came up with that song, and it's a lot of bass. It's a bass-driven song. That is the dance floor track. I know Volkswagen likes it.
Yeah, it's but no, thank you very much. Ladies and gents, as we send off Ladi Adiosoul and DJ Sabz with the last song, Akilata. Enjoy.
Hi, my name is Euphonia. Welcome to the Deep House Space. Take a journey with us as we delve into the underground sounds of Deep House. From soulful melodies to driving bass lines, we'll keep you moving all day long.
What's up, beautiful people? This is C Moody, and you're at the place to be, House Space.
Hey, what's up? This is Aaron Roth from Deeper Shades of House, and you're listening to the Deep House Space.
This is the force. You are currently listening to the Deep House Space. Please do share the space, invite others, and get ready for amazing music and great conversations.
Before I go further, mic check, mic check. Am I still loud and clear? Before I don't think anyone.
Yeah, but I am good on my boy.
Okay, no chai, perfect. Welcome again to the Deeper Space. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for being here. Our first guest, Sabz Ladi Adiosoul. We've lost them due to some network issues, connections, and apologies also for the sound. It's probably cutting there and there, wherever you are, but it's the internet. It's the internet. You can't really do much about it. But yeah, the song that we closed off with was Articulator, which is track number 3 on their EP. Go check out their EP. I mean, we played all 3. You probably would like to play them again, and I think you probably will definitely enjoy the songs. So now we go straight to Fatso, Fatso 98. He actually hasn't been here on the space in a while. I can't remember the last time, but he's here today. Mr. Underrated. Mr. Underrated, mic check, mic check.
Hey, Boxman, how's it, my G?
Now I'm good enough, Zioncha.
I'm lekker. I'm good. I'm good.
Let's see when this was released on the 6th of. So it's been a month. It's been it's been a month, no? Month or so.
More or less.
Do you still feel underrated?
It's been 2
Do you
weeks
still feel
actually.
underrated?
It's been 2 weeks, my boy. The first single came out, on the 6th, and then the rest of the project came out 2 weeks ago. So it's been 2 weeks.
Yeah, Nakiri, it's been 2 weeks, but technically it's been 4 weeks
Yeah.
because the first single came out on the 6th. But do you think you're still underrated? What do you think?
I don't think I've been underrated, but you know what? It's fine.
Yeah, no. Hi, Kautola. Thank you again for joining us. As I've mentioned, we haven't been here in a very long time. But for people that don't know Rikemang Fatso 98, could you just give a brief before we actually go and play some of music? Rikemang Fatso 98, Rikemang or he's underrated. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. dumelang ka moka. Nna ke tsebe sekgowa batho, so ke tlo bolela leleme la ko gae. Fatso ke Fatso Mpiatona from Mpumalanga, KwaNdebele, around Kwamhlanga. Most people don't know the area. But yeah, I started making music 15, 14 years ago. Yeah. So, yeah, it's been that long. And if you don't know who I am, one of my biggest songs is Ngifuna Wena featuring Brandon Dludlu. So I decided to make a project recently that came out 2 weeks ago called Underrated. And the aim and the focus of the project was to just work with producers that I think and believe that are very dope, but most people aren't aware of. They don't know them like that, or they don't know their music, or they probably know the music, but they don't know the face in a way. So I was trying to just give them a little boost with the little audience that I have so far, to just aim. And I feel like we need more deep house producers, and we have a lot of them, but we need them on the front line. You understand? Because if you look at all these um movements, Amapiano, they're doing the most, and it's a lot of people. Like you can think of 30 Amapiano acts within 30 seconds, and you can do the same with hip hop and but with deep house. If they ask you to name 30 producers, there's a point where you're gonna, stumble. So I'm trying to just help those I think I can help and those I believe are good enough. So that's the aim of the project.
Hi, hallelujah. Hallelujah to the unrated one. Underrated one, the underrated. Let's see what Boga is ready to play for us. Boga DJ, are you ready to play some music from Fatso? Okay, seeing that it's like a seven track EP, Boga has already given me a playlist. But Fatso, what would you like us to start off with?
I think you
We'll
should
play
start
three.
with
Yeah, Roto three. So you choose a three. Yeah.
I think Heaven Sent, Another Love Song, and A Short Thing. Yeah, those three songs. In that particular order also.
Ah, okay, lovely. Boy actually put it just like that.
Yeah.
He
No,
read
I
your
told
mind.
him we spoke.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Lovely, lovely. For everyone who's in the space, we're playing music from Underrated by Fatso 98. Came out on the 20th. There's 7 songs as mentioned, but you're just gonna play 3, and it's your duty to go and figure out the rest. You definitely will enjoy. You definitely will enjoy. What did DJ? Let's do him face, just like it always does. Let's do him Friday.
Us Doom and Fana, like you said, opening up with Fatso 98, Tonic Essay, and for Floyd Rhythmic. Oh, Rhythmic. Heaven Sent. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Floyd of Lilac Jeans.
And this is Menu of Lilac Jeans. You are now listening to the Deep House Space.
Could you compare the way you make me feel my body down? I hope you understand that you overdo for some romance and love. You're just like the flower that blooms in spring. One's one motion, one two is winning. You're just like the flower that blooms in spring. One's one motion.
Introducing the deep house space. My name is Euphonia. Imagine yourself lost in a world of pulsing bass lines, hypnotic melodies, and infectious grooves. Welcome to your haven for deep house delight. Let's embark on the sonic journey together.
Yes, let's embark on the sonic journey together. Hopefully, enjoying the deep house space today. We also our second guest for today's session, Fatso 98, and we just played a song with Floyd Rhythmic. So him and Rocktronic SA feature Floyd Rhythmic on Heaven Sent, which is track number 3 on the latest project, Fatso 98, underrated. Buga, for a DJ, do you think Fatso is underrated? Buga is a DJ, he's a proper DJ. You should know.
Ntwana Fatso is underrated. Inja a game. Hey. Everyone is dope, man. Fatso Inja a game. Hey. Fatso. No, Mfana. I do highly give him his flowers, Mfana. I think Mfana, in as much as we like giving people flowers when they are all dead, let's give people while they're still alive, man, and let's give them in full, in full. I won't lie, Mfana Fatso, you are doing amazing job, Mfana. You're doing amazing work. Your work alone, Mfana, speaks more volumes, Mfana, I get say binkaring. I'm sure mayingene eklapini wena Vox intanga mabathi hayi ntwana udlala after Fatso. Hayi shabo, hayi faka omunye ndoda, hayi mina ngizadlala after yena. Hayi uFatso. Ilezi ezinjalo yabo. Ishayi number ayidlali. I heard him, Fana, the time we were hosting our compilation launch at La Parada. No, he's a killer, man. He's a killer without a doubt. He's a killer. Except Falso.
Maji,
Umonate fan. What's he?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I was feeling it now, but I'm good. How are you?
I'm blessed, man. I'm blessed. Mfana, the first question I wanna ask Mfana is the creative process. Mfana, how many hours do you spend in the studio a day?
Honestly, I work seasonally. When I wanna release a project, that's when I start working. Like, for example, I just dropped, and now I'm just off. I won't be making music for the next 2 months. I'll probably just make a remix here and there for my sets just to keep it interesting. But as soon as I say I want to release something, that's when I start locking in. And when I lock in, now it gets intense. It's like I don't even work out. I don't take walks. I don't do shit. It's straight work. You know.
And with that, how many hours do you spend a day in studio? How many hours?
Maji, it's the whole day, honestly. As soon as I wake up, I get into it. When my ears feel tired, I stop. But within 2 hours, I'm back. I'm back again. So the whole day, like the whole day, I even forget who I am. My hair becomes a mess. You know.
I thought as much. Because there's no way, Mfana, like the way you arrange your vocals and Mfana, how you put the effects on it, Mfana. You can tell this guy is sitting in studio. He does it for a very, very long time, But Chaka, with a lot of works that you have done. I mean, you have done so many collaborations with other guys as well, but also you would release your own remixes. Anyway, now the deal. Yeah. But I'd like to know, Jaka, when it comes to your collaborations, man, you have worked with people like C Black, your Deep Essentials. What do you look into, Mfana, when you come to a collaboration with someone? Let's just say, example. Puga wants to do a collaboration with you. What do you look into before you start working with Puga?
That's a good question. It's actually a couple of things, but the most important one is, am I a fan of your work? Right. I'm a huge fan of C Black. I'm a huge fan of Deep Essentials. I'm a huge fan of Brandon, for example. He's a good singer. So that's where it starts. Me being a fan of your work. Of when I listen to your music, I'm like, how did you do that? Or this is very special. I love it. This direction is something that I would have never thought of. Then it becomes way easier for us to work. Well, obviously, the other ones would be your brand also. How you carry yourself. I'd say how big it is, but these days I'm lenient. It's how good you are. I think it's the music before a lot of things. So if I fuck with your music, then we most likely gonna work. Yeah.
But with someone probably who would say they do not have those numbers, or probably they don't have that following, or probably maybe they haven't released, maybe, but they do want to work with you. Probably they are a vocalist who's up and coming. How do you how do you maneuver around that? Because in as much as you're saying you have to vibe with my work first, but unfortunately probably I'm starting out, and then I try to send the demos, but the demos get rejected, how do you work around that? How do you maneuver around that?
For example, Floyd Rhythmic is actually someone that he's unknown, you know. I think he's only done a song with Shazmik because I only knew him through Shazmik. He did a cover for one of my songs, Hair, and I was impressed. But I'm like, we're not gonna release that version, but we can work on something. I don't know you, I don't know your brand. When I search you online, I don't find anything, but I love your voice, so let's work around that. So it's like I said, it's the music before a lot of things. If that one song that you're sending through makes sense to me and it's good enough and it's something that I feel like I can play at a gig and people are gonna react to it and they're gonna love it, then that's good enough. But you need to have something. We don't just you can't just rock up and say, I wanna work with you and you have nothing to show for it. Like it doesn't work like that. So if you send me a demo and I don't know who you are and I love it, I'll reach out and see how we can work around it and if we can do something new, from the ground as producers, or if you just want me to like add whatever my touch on that song, or. But yeah, it's always the music before who you are. It's the music before the name. It's the music before the following. For example, this project is an example because I've worked with people that if I don't know if you check their Spotify numbers, most of them are below 100K monthly listeners. So there's a chance that obviously I believe that all of you here know most of the people that I've worked with on the project, but the next person might not know them. So yeah, I still went on to work with them. So it's just about the music more than um a lot of things.
Beautiful, Njaka. No, we'll ask more questions. Let's take a breather. Let's take it back to the good music. Probably even Vox wanna throw in a one or two, and then yeah, we'll come back with more questions. Yeah.
I will.
Except Vox.
Now, shout out to Fatso 98 for joining us on the Deep House Space. Just to mention, next week's lineup, Andile Andy will be joining us, as well as Snap Soul, as well as Slaga the Man. So that's our lineup for next week, Friday. July is still quite young, so let's see. Still got 2 more weeks after next week. Okay, yeah. But if you have a niece, as always, if you've got a young brother that's making deep house music and he needs some motivation, or he needs someone to speak for his music, bring them up here. Bring them up here indeed. We wouldn't mind sharing his music with the rest of the world. But for now, as Boga mentioned, he's gonna play another love song. Another love song, right? Another love song with Sabz Ladi Adiosoul, right? With Sabz Ladi Adiosoul, yeah. But before we actually play, maybe Fatso can just cue in the music for us. Fatso, please, could you please cue in another love song for us? Wait till I go another love song.
Nah, there's no depth or meaning behind it, but it was a fun project to work on because it was a last minute project. I was done with the EP and I met them at a gig and it's like, I saw that you're done with the EP, but I want to send you something quick. I'm like, fine, I can chase it. Like, as soon as I get home, this was a Sunday. As soon as I get home, Kausa Niki send the deal. It's like, no, I'm gonna send you something. And yeah, I was like, yo, we have another song on the project, so and it's also a love song. So I'm like, hey, another love song, here it is, I guess.
Aye, another love song. Let's do it, Boga.
Like they said, both of them, another love song, Azich.
and you're tuned into the deep house space. deep house space, 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 space.
Yo, this is your boy Usible. You are now tuned into the Deep House Space. Hashtag the Deep House Space.
Well, welcome again to the Deeper Space. Thank you so much for joining us. We're just talking about in-laws here, here by the fact. Hopefully your in-laws are also here, tuned into the Deeper Space. If they're not here, tell them to come. We have Fatso 98 as a guest today. As always, we're playing great music from him. And the song just played is another love song. And he's got Sabz Ladi Adiosoul on this one. Fatso, okay, I saw Fatso twice this past weekend. I went to two of his gigs. Fatso musically, ne? Musically speaking, I think we had some good conversations, wait, especially on Sunday. Musically speaking, are we still in the right direction for Deep House, Komzansi? I mean, yes, you've mentioned that you make collabs with some really dope artists that you reckon are best. But overall, do you still think we headed in a good direction, Jack? Thank you.
I think all is well. I think I think so far we're doing well. Looking at the fact that I'd like to believe we experienced a reset at one point, because if you look at all the compilations that we used to have in the 2000s and stuff, those were compilations, meaning we're getting music from the guys outside and they would get compiled on an album by the legends and stuff, right? So now we went to like the 2010s where we had producers like the couple and your technique doing their thing. So now this is like 2020, and we now have more and more and more and more deep house producers, very young ones also. Um, some are still in high school, some are in varsity, but we have a lot of them. So I think we're doing we're doing better. We're doing good actually. Better is just an understatement. We're doing extremely good. So I'm happy with the progress. I won't lie.
No, shout out, Tinja. Shout out. We are definitely progressing. We are heading somewhere. We are definitely heading somewhere. This weekend, Fato, I mean, it's a very famous weekend. No, it's this weekend. No? Yeah, 7th July. I think as a DJ, as an artist, do you feel, I mean, events like what's happening this weekend in Durban, do you think it's relevant for you just to even attend, even if you're not booked? Do you think it's relevant just for you to show face up at 7th July and bet on a few horses? What do you think?
I think it's beneficial. I think if you have the finances to, even if you're not booked, to just fly down to Durban and just partake and attend shows by Melon and all these shows that are happening. If you have the finances, I think it can work in your favor. The networking is more important. Also, when it comes to our brands as deep house artists, we aren't necessarily how can I put it? We're not on the same level as Majida Apiano or the hip hop artists, because we don't necessarily get the same support from media houses, and because we don't show face, we don't attend these things. So I think whoever that has the luck of being booked that side on this weekend should really just use that advantage so that all of us can benefit in the future. I'm going there, but I'm only going to be there for 2 hours. So I'm going to be landing that side by 10 past 5. I'm doing a show playing at 6. I'll be done at 7. I'm going to be coming back with the 9 p.m. flight for a show in Joburg. So I won't be there to experience the whole event, the whole just vibe and atmosphere. But everybody that's there, I think it's good. As an artist, you need it. As a movement, we need that.
No, one eight, Tinja. I'm also asking because down here we have it used to be called the Jane Beat, but it happens in Feb. but it's not marketed as great as the July, 11 July. Yes, it's not. It's quite fancy. Went to it once, but yeah. Anyway, shout out to Fatso 98 for joining us today as a guest on the Deep House Space. Boga, we have another song. Let's see, our next guest, InQfive is not here yet. Maybe we can play 2 more songs from Fatso.
Yeah, no, you can play 2 more songs. I think the last one you can just play Polaroid with C Moody.
Hi, na guest siyasivumela ukuthi sishaye ingoma. Reach out to InQfive just to check where he is, just to alert him that we are waiting for him too. Bore DJ, right lapha ngengoma. Ngoba phela istage
Hayi
is
si
very
on,
bombed.
si on.
Ayabhomana phela la uhlala khona. Mhlawumbe awuzwa.
Niyakhiya done. Sure. Hayi si on, sure. It's a sure thing by 98. Enjoy.
Enter the underground where music's deep and the vibes are real. Your weekly dose of deep house is here. Let's get lost in the music. Hashtag the Deep House Space.
You wonder guess you wonder what happened. Guess you wonder what happened. Guess you wonder what happened. What is wrong with me? Guess you wonder what happened. What happened? Guess you wonder what happened.
The deep house space. Into the deep house
Hey yo, this is your boy Chana Cameron. You are listening to the Deep House Space.
Unlike some other people who have voiceovers, this is Boxman, and you tuned into the deeper space. Oh boy, has never asked for my voiceover, but it's okay. It's okay. Fatso, Rukopa voiceover, please. Yeah, Rukopa voiceover, just saying, welcome to the deeper space. The best thing that could happen to deep house music. The song that we just played now is a short thing. Go check it out. Go check it out. We only played two as mentioned, so we're gonna play one just to say goodbye to Fatso. But the short thing features the deep essentials. It features the deep essentials. Epoa, anything else from your side, Koro, Fatso, anything?
Yeah. Fatso, I believe you run a record label, yeah? I stand to be
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
corrected.
yeah, 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 yeah.
So with that, Nchaka, I mean, does your record label probably take submissions of demos? Probably, do you sign guys? Can you tell us more about your record label?
Not really. The name of the record label is 98th World. So basically, um, after struggling with submitting demos to a couple of record labels and just getting rejections, I decided that I'm just gonna do my own thing, right? So I joined DistroKid, and I was paying a yearly subscription, and I just created a platform where I'll upload all my releases, whatever that I feel like is good enough to be heard. I'm just gonna upload it there, and it's gonna appear on your Apple Music, YouTube, and all of these digital stores. So initially, it was just me doing me without having to report to someone else, or without having someone else tell me that this is not good enough, because rejections are not nice. They're not nice. So I created a platform for myself. And then now, fast forward, um, I've moved from DistroKid. I've partnered with one of the distributors in SA, and we have a very beautiful deal. But I still don't feel like it's a space where I can sign artists, because I don't believe I have the resources to, elevate them in a way that they would like to be elevated. So whenever someone comes to me with that mindset, I always just refer them to Zito's record label or to Mudasti's record label, because that's what they do. So this is just my space for my catalog as a whole, so that I can safely say, hey man, I have 5 albums and 6 EPs and 20 singles, and I own all of them. So I was just doing this for myself.
Oh, beautiful, man. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. To those who are probably wanting to submit and getting rejections, open your own thing and you'll be running, man. You'll be running. No, Fana, without a doubt, can you tell us more, Mfana, regarding your DJ set, Mfana? How do you set out your DJ set? Like, how do you create it? Do you plan on what you are going to be playing, or Luena, you just go with the energy, the vibe of how it is?
I don't plan, honestly. I don't, but I have days where, like usually on Fridays, because most projects get released on Fridays. I just go through. I use Juno Download. I just go through Juno Download. I go through Apple Music and Spotify as well, just for the algorithm, just to check who released, who dropped. Also, I check Voxman also's tweet just to see who released, and I listen to the music. I listen to a lot of music, so much that my friends always complain when we link up later for gigs that I always have new songs that are out and I already listened to so and so's album and it doesn't have 4 hours out. Like, that's what I do. So I do that and I collect a couple of songs that I believe would blend um in my sets. So that's all I do. But when it comes to planning like an entire playlist, I don't do that. It's more of a freestyle. And I think when you have a catalog like the one that I have, it becomes much easier because you just have a lot of songs that people love. And usually, obviously, when people come to your shows, they come to listen to you because they know your music. So it's easier to just out of the blue just play Bad Girls or out of the blue just playing Funawena because everybody's vibing. And also, just depending on the setting, it could be a restaurant where everybody's seated. So I just take it a bit down tempo, just mellow, soulfulish, and do that. When you go to an event, like the last one that I was at, Altitude in Cape Town, where I met Foxman, it's a dance floor event. Everybody's just there and they want to hear bangers, they want to dance. So I just switch based on the audience and how I'm feeling and the energy they're giving me. So I just reflect that energy back to them with music.
Mfana no shapal kompo la deep house mfana. I know. It is Mfana Fatso 98. No, thank you very, very much, King. As we're sending you off with the last song that you selected, which is Fatso 98 with Simudi, yeah? Tell us more about the collaboration as we get into the song.
This one, this is a song that Simudi sent to me. I think in before September, somewhere there, October, September, somewhere there, when I was working on the XO Effect 2, right? So he sent like an idea. It's like, no, I have an idea. I'm like, I send it through. So he did, and because I had a lot of songs to choose from, I didn't necessarily work on the project. So I just kept the project, put it aside, but I loved it, and I knew that eventually I would have to work on it and use the song when it's done. So it's just been chilling for like 5 months. Yeah, for like 5 months. And then, I kept on saying, no, if you can't, obviously you didn't drop it on your project, just work on it and send it through. I'll put it on my project. I'm like, I have bigger plans for this. So I'll work on it. Just give me some time. So I started working on it, I think around March, Feb, March. Yeah. And it was a beautiful collaboration because in as much as if you listen to the song, most of the instruments are C Moody because he started with the project. He started the project and it has more of his influence when it comes to drums. So I'm like, anyway, let me just work on it and meet him halfway and just find a way to blend it because it was just a loop. So I had to now try to come up with like a mini climax, add some synthesizer so that it's an instrumental. Make it interesting in a way that it just keeps you entertained, even though you don't have to sing along. Yeah, just giving it some different parts where I transpose and I do whatever, I do whatever. So yeah, the collaboration was just a digital one where he sent the file and I completed the project.
Hi, beautiful Jaka. No, thank you very, very much, Fana, for blessing us with your presence. Yeah, probably Volkswagen Edanyana, something. Thank you for my end, Donna. I thank you, Donna, for blessing us. Yeah, as we wait for that voiceover as well, ne? Vox.
No, man, shout out to Fatso 98 for being here and being a great guest, as he always is. Before we actually go and play that last song, I wanted us to test of our last guest for today. He says he's under the weather, not feeling too good. So we won't let him speak too much. But let's test his mic first. InQfive, mic check, mic check.
Sure, bro, you good?
Kahamba naye. Siyakuzwa ukuthi ufike kuphethe. Mara hlala net lapho, ne? Hlala net lapho mfowethu. Thank you so much for joining us.
Oh, yeah,
So that is InQfive. We're gonna play some songs that he's released recently. I think like it was like 3 other people or 2 other people in the EP. So we're gonna play some of those songs. He's not feeling well, as everyone can hear. So we're not gonna really speak too much. We're not gonna let him speak too much to us, but we're gonna play the song. But for now, Boga is gonna play the last song as we say goodbye to Fatso. And after this, we're gonna give some last remarks. So if you've ever wanted to say anything to Fatso, this is the time. This is the time. You can grab the mic and give some last remarks to Fatso, our second guest for today. But for now, Boga, awusitumise mfethu, awusitumise njengale show le ke-CBC 1 yakudala ezodumo. Ukhumbula le show le ezodumo.
Yo, fana.
Uyikhumbule,
Sibuke together as one. Sure. As we are playing the last song by Fatso 98 and Simudi, Polaroid, Memories of You. Enjoy.
What's up, beautiful people? This is C Movie, and you're at the place to be with the Deep House Space.
Oh, this is your boy Phoenix Sounds, and you tune into the Deep House Space.
Yo, what's up? This is your boy InQfive. You're now tuning into Deep House Space.
And you're tuned into the deep house space.
Yo, what's good, music lovers? This is Chamber Music, and you are tuned into the Deep House Space.
Yeah, sure. You tuned into the deeper space. Thank you so much for joining us. We just played Polaroid, Polaroid by our second guest for today, which is Fatso 98. And on that one, it's got C Moody. It's got C Moody on it. We have a speaker. I think you want to say something to Fatso 98.
No, just listening to hip hop session. People are explaining their music. Yeah.
How are you doing, Ipet? Awukhulume kancane lapho Zaman.
Oh, sanibona bafethu. Yeah, nguzama, Cape Town. I just wanted to say hello to my big G here. Fatso, you've been doing a great job, my brother. Please keep up the good work, and to all the other producers, well done, gents, for making us or keeping or healing us through your music. We heal through deep house music. I wish you all the best, gents. You've just released one of the greatest projects under your name, my brother. All the best. Thank you.
Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Also, my condolences to you and your family regarding your mother. Otherwise, I appreciate all the love, man. Thank you so much once again.
No, shout out to Zaman. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for coming through and grabbing the mic. You're the only and first person that actually has grabbed the mic for today. Besides man, Oppo and the guests. So siyabonga mfowethu. Siyabonga kakhulu for grabbing the mic and coming through to the deep house space. Fatso 98, teacher. The year is still quite fresh. They say statistics say we are closer to 2050 than we were to 2000 to the year 2000. What do we see Fatso doing in the next 25 years? What do we say to Fatso in 2050? What do we say to Fatso in 2050? Yeah.
Hey, but that's if he's still around the game, eh? Because honestly, I'm just trying to just give you guys music and then eventually just, just know when to leave, So in the next 25 years is a long time. So hopefully the next 10 years, I give you guys some nice music, beautiful collaborations and dope projects. But in 5 years, I don't think I want to be a 60-year-old, 70-year-old man in the industry.
Now, Bana, Kyawut. But thank you so much for your time. Thank you for coming through. Anything else from your side to expect from the year? And could you also just give us your closing remarks for Vandaag? Besides the Durban gig, could you also just share with everyone udlala ko kae? So batho ba kgona ho sharpla around ba tlo bona live. Thank you.
uh yeah, there's still gonna be more music. I'm gonna be working on music, and I'll probably start late July on a smaller project just to wrap up the year. Obviously, the people that listen to me know that Mahauga's fail without the XO effect. So I need to get on that tip. But otherwise, today I'm out in Val M Cafe, and then I'll be at Chronicle Deep's Clappers Friday. It's in Midrand, Ebony Park. I don't know about Midrand because it's in Tembisa, but it's there. So I'll be starting in the Val and then coming the side Midrand. And tomorrow, it's Durban housewarming sessions, a beautiful event with most of your favorite deep house producers and DJs. It's a 2-day event. Unfortunately, it's sold out. So I'll be there playing from 6 to 7. And then later on, 11 p.m., I'll be here in Joburg at the House of YMZ. It's a very intimate space and it's free entrance, but you have to RSVP. So anybody that wants to come through, just check my stories on IG on how to RSVP so that they can put you on the guest list and you can come through. But otherwise, that's the weekend for me.
No, man, Fatso 98, we give thanks. Showman, Ralewa Showman, thank you for gracing the deep out space. We are grateful for your presence and for coming back and for the amazing music. Thank you
Also,
so
don't
much for
forget
your time. Always safe.
don't forget to bring up the
Yeah.
conversation we had on Sunday next time, but with other guests, not with me. We spoke.
Hi, Naganjani, cha. Naganjani. We need to speak about these things. Naganjani. But Kalebo, thank you for joining us. Boga,
Thank you so
any
much.
last words from your side for Fatso?
Sure. Hi, Anton. All the best, my king. All the best, my king. All the best. Yeah, Mfana, on your journey, the music journey. Keep it going, Mfana. Do not stop in everything you're doing, Mfana. Do not stop. You're blessing so many people's souls out there. So many people, Mfana, are crying, but you are able to heal through your music. So yeah, Mfana, we are waiting for that XO, as you said, of course. But yeah, all the best with your music journey, Jakane. Until next time.
Thank you so
Sure.
much, gents. Thank you so much. I hope the page keeps on growing, the movement keeps on growing. You guys are doing an amazing job here. This is a platform where we get to just share our thoughts also and just share our journey, and it's beautiful. We don't have a lot of these platforms as deep house people, and it sucks. So I'm thankful for this. Thank you so much.
Hi, Sibonga Kakulu, Fatso 98. You heard him. He's in and around Gauteng. It's in Durban. So go check him out. But more importantly, also go check out his recent project titled Underrated. That is Fatso 98. That is Fatso 98. Okay, for now, we're going to go straight to InQfive. InQfive alongside Biz Explore and Corpche. Corpche essay released Living Melodies. But I'm not sure what Boga is doing. We're going to try and get InQfive back onto the mic, but he's not really feeling well. But we're just going to ask him to share a few words regarding the project, and then we'll play a couple of songs, and then we'll let him go. Let me try his mic again. InQfive, uyatholakala?
Sure,
Let's
brother.
try
Good.
that again. Ampana siyaphila mfana. Eish. We're gonna keep it short. Ngoba uphethanga, ngoba ukho right, ne? Just tell us about the project that you busy explore and Culture RSA released today, which is Living Melodies.
Living Melodies, it's a project that I did with Biz Explore and Kopchi. It's actually a single, but it has like different versions. There's a daylight, there's symphony, and also there's also midnight mix. So we were just like playing around the ideas, but it sounds the same, but it's different version, you know. So it's only like 3 songs, but it's a singer.
Siyabonga kakhulu, siyabonga.
Yeah, yeah.
InQfive. What is it, Jay? Are you ready to play some music? Are you tuned in?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's the best friend.
InQfive.
Your best friend guy getting to five. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, out here, out here. Hey, he's been very busy. Yeah. But out here, I choose my time. But uh, opening InQ5 with floating clouds. Enjoy.
Hey, what's up? This is Nutty Nice, and you are listening to the Deep House Space.
Hi, this is Nkazazulu the Force. You are currently tuned into the Deep House space. Please do share the space, invite others, and get ready for amazing music and great conversations.
Haya, sibonga,
Mamren.
sibonga kakhulu. Okay, Puga went before me, and Puga,
Sure,
Puga.
sure, Uncle.
Yeah,
Sure, my boy. Hardy.
Floating Clouds. Yeah, Puga has played 40. It's fine, it's fine. Not to say. Floating Cloud. The song that we actually spoke about, he's gonna play it after. Yes, he's gonna play it after this. But that was Floating Clouds by InQfive. So we played that first, and then we're gonna play Keep On. Huga, unzani man? Khali ingoma kimi or khali ingoma kuwe?
Sure, boy.
Okay, khali
Khali ngoma
ingoma
nami,
kuwe.
mina ngimute imic.
Hey, InQfive.
Mute imic, ndoda.
Obe khali ingoma. Ayis.
Sure, but
InQfive, yazi Bhuka mfana, InQfive is one of those guys. I really hope that one day we are pop mfana. As the amount of music that this man makes is crazy. This man makes crazy amounts of music. I always look at his music and his releases. I'm like, I hope one day mfana we are pop mfana. As InQfive, I really hope, bro. Honestly, I see you almost every single week. There's something that's coming out from you or your record label. There's always a collab. There's always something. Yeah. So big ups, Mpwana Bill, for the amount of work that you put in, the amount of work that you are doing for not only for your career but for other people's careers. Because your record label is doing quite good in regards to releases. So I really hope, Mpana, and I pray. As if I know one, I remember there was a time when we had a Rocktonic and it was still young, no Soare. We were like, we really hope these young guys, Bapo, in the industry. And today they're doing quite well for themselves. They never join us anymore on the space, but they're doing quite well. And I really hope the same for InQfive. So I just want to start off and say that, Burwami, whilst you're under the weather, Laukon. So thank you so much for joining us and being a guest again.
Gunga mina, Put, and thanks to everyone who's listening right now. And also shout out to Fatso, great release. And shout out to you guys for keeping the platform going. And I really appreciate the opportunity again, guys. Thanks.
The platform will remain here. Hopefully, one of these days, no Poga, we give states that can carry on this movement. Hopefully. But it's a pleasure to have you back on the space. Let's give the mic to Fatso on here. Maybe some remarks regarding your music. Fatso 98. Are you still there, my brother?
I'm still here, my G. Nah, I just want to
Uh,
say the same thing that you said. Um, the bro is doing very well. I remember when I first met him at Deep Town, Josie, and obviously now he's sick, but he had so much energy, and he was just happy to be in that space. And he's good people, and I believe that in due time, whatever his plans and his goals are gonna, titlo irahala, he's doing very well, and I'm a huge fan of his sound. Very um minimalistic, very electronic as well, and it's beautiful. Like it's I feel like it's a break from the type of sound that I make whenever I wanna like listen to something totally different, but within the local space. I go to the sounds. The collabs that he does with a lot of these gents. There's one that he did with Ladi, one of my favorite. But otherwise, nah, he's doing great, man.
no, thank you, Fatso 98. InQfive is being really, really amazing, man. Poga, before you grab the mic, before you're gonna cry here on the mic, I know you like to cry. But let's play another song. Let's play another song, bro. Let's play the next song, which is Poga.
It's the next song is keep on moving. Yeah, it's InQfive with BC Explorer and Satar RSA. Habash.
Oh, this is your boy Phoenix Sounds, and you tune into the Deep House Space.
Yo, what's up? This is your boy InQfive. You're now tuning into the Deep House Space.
And you're tuned in to the top space.
lost in a world of pulsing bass, hypnotic melodies, infectious grooves. Welcome to your haven for deep house delights. Let's embark on the sonic journey together.
Yes, this is the place to be for some of the best deep house music around, because you get to hear it directly from the artists themselves, and you have an opportunity to at least put some 2 cents into their music. The song we just played now is Living Melodies. This one, InQfive. No, one is Keep on Moving. Keep on moving, ne, boy. Oh, I'm in Komama Kamaro.
Sure.
Yazi ukuthi isho uyisho vele straight njengofana bro wami. Awasini.
I should sue him for that. I should sue him.
Copyright infringement ke yona straight e utlwa mara ke yona straight. Mpuga, did I tweet the wrong song? Keep on moving, ne?
No, it is.
Mpuga
Keep on
mangazi.
moving, Dwan. Oh, you tweeted the wrong song.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Puga played Keep on Moving by InQfive. You know, I had a conversation with Suits the other day, and it's something I also want to share with the Fatso. So, when I listen to music today, I listen to music and then seeing it being played in big arenas, no? Like seeing it being played in crazy musical events. Could be Tomorrowland, it could be high, La Pago play course. But I think today's music, ne, you should make it with an idea that your song will be played and listened to million people at once. Ne? And I say that because music, the minute that you release the song, Fat, the minute that you release the song is not yours anymore, right? So it belongs to us, the listeners, the fans. Yes, it's still your property, but technically, when you release the song, it's no more yours, and it's us. And I was saying this to Sooks because we were we were talking about a song, his recent song, Oguti, but this is just for me. So he has two bridges in the song, right? He has two bridges in the song, and I was like, when the song comes back from the bridges, I'm not really the happiest person, right? But I'm like, I need you to go and fix it again, and make a bridge that sounds like David Guetta. Like, have you ever seen David Guetta play, gents? David Guetta when he plays, and then when the song comes back, it's like I don't know. I can
This is
like
what I
honestly,
did to
but
the song.
like
I removed one of the bridges because obviously I have the tools, right? So when I get a song and I'm like, if I'm gonna play it on a set and play it in a way that it just lands and it doesn't maybe slow down the vibe, I'm gonna edit some parts off and do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's what I did to the song. So if you want that version, you can reach out.
exactly, in fact. Like you like we need to think about music in that manner these days, right? Because yeah, well, we have bridges and it slows down and then it doesn't really when it comes back, it doesn't have that pump. It needs to have that crazy pump. Like I wonder when Calvin Harris also plays. Like I watch these guys when they play, when they DJ, their songs just sound crazy. It's like he made the song now on the decks. But yeah, so I feel in SA we just need to level up a little bit to that part that you make a song and when you make it, think about it being played by David Guetta at in Ibiza somewhere. Think about it being played by Ushemza at Egunye today, right? Because there's sort of that flair that um, artists, supporters and listeners of music in other events that sort of add to the ambience of the song. They add to the ambience of the song. And that thing can only be done by the producer. Producer needs to just give us those thingies nyana in the song. Which after the bridge, abashaya wonke lama cricket, abashaya wonke le mimoya mfana. Gents,
Nah,
That's just my
that's
advice to
true,
you.
Farah. That's true. Honestly, the comeback from the bridge, especially the second one, usually you need to come back stronger and more groovier than before. I think, yeah, I think I show you fact as a prime example. If you listen to the song from the beginning until the bridge, what happens when it comes back from the bridge is something totally different from the initial part of the song. So you need to just switch it up a bit, take it up a notch.
Exactly, John. Exactly, John. But yeah, so that's why I went to Souks and I was like, Souks and Fana, I've seen you play your song. I've seen your song being played by other people. It's just lacking that, come on, that essence after the bridge. But it's me. It's just, just me though. I'm not saying the song is bad. I'm just saying after the bridge, even if you can give the song to play course, if he plays it at high, you probably need to put my effects to play coffee. Yeah, but if you actually listen to the song after the bridge, it sort of mellows down. Doesn't have that goo, 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 and then people are crazy. It sort of mellows down and it seems like you mixed another song. Yeah, I'm telling you. But yeah, Elena Kiwa sometimes. Wait. Puga, anything for InQfive? Anything for, hey, the conversation, these things we need to think about them. Honestly, I do at times. But Puga,
Let's take it back to the spaces set. Everything house. We need to solve this thing once and for all. Let's take it back to the everything house music. We need to solve this thing. Fatso must be there. We need to speak. Kuningi nje. We need to sit down and speak. There's a lot. There's a lot we need to discuss. Even in must be there. Everyone. We need to just speak about this thing. Because hey, will agree, some will disagree. So yeah, we just need to hear everyone's input nje, when it comes to this. But nevertheless, exe, Njaka, Shapfere, in Q5. Amanya good as in
The
Q5.
show with you, Kran.
Nah,
Nah, it's exam or healer.
no kind of bichom. And Njaka Mpana, as Vox was saying, Fana, you've been releasing Fana. So far, Fana, how is Q5 music doing? Fana, and are you satisfied and happy where it is at this current moment?
I can say it's one step at a time. We're eventually growing and the numbers are also growing. So I'm hoping for the best going forward. We gain some traction and as we are consistent, but we also have to be uh, doing something meaningful. Not just being consistent, but also making sure that we also deliver and making those numbers, because that counts. Because if we can't be making numbers, that means all the work that we are doing is just going down the drain. So we're making sure at least we reach out to new listeners every day, every week, every month. So I think for now I'm satisfied, because I'm learning through all the way. I'm still learning. Yeah.
I would like to Jaka, to someone who wants to be part of InQfive music, wants to maybe submit their demos. What do you have like a specific type of sound that you look at for when it comes to your record label, when it comes to signing or masana, you take whatever it is?
At this point, I feel like music is music. Yeah. If let's say it's a piano song and I'm vibing with it, yeah, we can like work around the release. And also I'm also checking how the quality is also is the align and so I don't want to like be going back and forth. Something that keep it the same energy, the same pace, the same quality, so that the fans or the listeners don't get irritated listening to our songs that we actually like drop every week or every month. So uh I don't really like sign the artist, but I only take music and we just have an agreement. Then we take it on from there. And I don't promise anything because music is all about like timing and also having the people that who are already there waiting for you to drop. More like your listeners, your followers, you know. So also you can't be releasing music then you relax. You have to release music and then you have to keep promoting every day. It's like a 9 to 5, but this one is different because it's 24/7. Yeah, bro. You create holidays. You don't just be like today I'm not going to work. You have to keep working because music is 24/7.
I tell you out, yes. So, Donna, let's say I'm releasing a song, ne? But now I don't have the time to be promoting. Don't you, as a distributor or a publisher, be the one who needs to be doing that work for me? In as much as yes, I am an artist myself, but aren't you the one who's supposed to be doing that work more than myself as the artist?
That happens if we have like a contract. Something like the 360. That's what you see. They do go the Sony, Universal, and all other record labels. But if I'm selling your song, yeah, I'm gonna do my best. But you don't have to fold your hands and be like, I don't. If you don't have time, put in the money then. Put in the ads. Put in something. If you don't have time, you can't say me you don't have time. You don't have money. So what are you doing with that time? So you have to keep pushing, bro.
I know. We made Njaka. No, thank you very much, Njaka. I think let's take it back to the good music as well, and then yeah, we'll come back with more questions maybe. Ne?
Yeah, no problem, brother.
Hola, Njaka. Yeah, you know me, Timo Njaka. Drink some water. Ukokwe mo yara. Re tla ringa nunu.
Yeah, man, today's been great. Today's been amazing. Shout out to all our guests. Fatso 98 is still here, still adding to the conversation. And shout out to you, the listener, for joining us yet again at the Deeper Space. As mentioned, next week, Andile End is joining us. Nepso is joining us also, as well as Slaga the man. There's a lady that released a compilation on candid beings. Send an invite. Probably one of these days we'll have her on. And of course, yeah, we're not stopping anytime soon. So if you have a niece, a friend, or a friend or Maulume that makes some deep house music, and you think we haven't come across it or anything like that, please bring them forth. Do not be shy. Do not be shy ever. And we can explore their music too. But for now, we're gonna play another song, and then we're gonna come back for last remarks. The time is 14:32. Hopefully, wherever you are quite warm and you've been enjoying the conversations and the music from today. What a DJ! What song are we playing?
We are playing Ozaimi. Same duo. Well, okay, not duo, but same people. InQfive, Busy Explorer, and Sate RSA. Enjoy.
Hello, this is Babiza Alfie, the one and only, and you are tuned into House Space.
And you're tuned into the deep house space.
No, he's fucking good. That motherfucker don't miss, man. He's good. In the heat of battle, he don't miss. No. In the heat of controversy, he don't miss.
Oh, this is your boy Phoenix Sounds, and you tune into the deep house space.
Yo, what's up? This is your boy InQfive. You're now tuning into the deep house space.
And you're tuned into the deep house space.
Yes, you tuned into the deep house space. And right now we are with our final guest for today, which is InQfive. Thank you for being here. We've been doing this for an hour and 2 hours and 40 minutes. which has been good. It's been amazing as always. If you still want to come up and grab the mic and give some last remarks, this is the time. This is the time right now. If you haven't, if you've never spoken to Fatso or InQfive or Pore for that matter, give them their flowers. You can come up right now and just give your last remarks. Because after this, we close today's space, and the next time we meet again is next week Friday, which is going to be the 11th of July. 11th of July, yeah. As I did mention the guest list, right? Andile Andy, Slugger the Man, and Neptune. Neptune, yes. So those are our guests for next week Friday. Thank you, Father, for quality. We give thanks for your time. Thank you so much for joining us and being here. Those come last remark, everybody last remark how you are a very busy man. You release literally every week. What else can we expect from InQfive for the rest of the year? Thank you.
Yeah, sure, brother. I would like to thank you and who took their time to listen today. So moving forward, moving forward with the releasing and the gigs. I'll be playing in Pretoria in September. I think the 7th, first weekend of September. But I'll update the I'll update the venue and the date and time. So and also I have an EP coming with DJ Dino, but we're still working on it. And also I'm looking forward to release Music is Time Volume 3, but it's still in the works. So yeah, man. It's been a great year so far, and I'm looking forward to the new festive.
Right, siyabonga kakhulu, Mr. InQ5. Fatso, any last words from your side for InQ5? Let's test the mic here, Fatso 98 again. He probably just stood up, maybe to go drink some water. Who has said InQ5 must drink some water? Um, instead of telling him to maybe drink some cough syrup or something, to do some. That's what yes. Let's try Fatso again. Fatso 98, are you still there, brother? Okay, Fatso is AWOL, but it's okay. Pura, your closing remarks for InQ5 and I'm telling you,
Hello, Mfana. InQfive, all the best in Jaga. All the best, my king. Yeah, been a moment, Mfana, Kisaboni, but I understand the work, Mfana. Workload, it's a lot. But yeah, Mfana, all the best with your music, with InQ5 music as well. Yeah, Mfana, it's growing, and people are giving recognition to it, Mfana. And the artists that you are bringing within InQ5 music is just the best in Jaga. Mfana, all the best, Mfana. Re tla ringa le-side-eng, ho be monate mapoe, ne?
Ke a leboha buka mfana ke tla o bona soon sa kaofela.
Ololo, Mfana, ha ke tsona tja.
Awe.
Siyabonga. Thank you so much for 95. You know, obviously, and get well soon. I'll tell me. And we'll be delighted yet again to have you on the deeper space. So I solely in the photo for it. But thank you so much for this part of Panda.
Yeah, bafuna ngiyabonga nami for the opportunity and ungawari uyazi ukuthi uzokuthola kuphi when you have something sisonke.
My only last advice, please make your music to the point that when you think about it, your music will be played by David Keith. David Keith, there's also this white DJ, Solomon. Hey, that man, he bangs, that man. He plays EDM. When you make your music, if I make it so that Solomon can play that music. What's this other DJ? There's also this other big sort of black guy, Carl, is it Carl Cox? Something like that, no? So yeah, that's my only advice, Puruami. But thank you so much for joining us and coming through to the deeper space. Sitwayelang our blind like space in. Sitwayelang our blind plan. Be safe and sorry ngampana.
Nakubonga mina bhuta, don't worry. We will keep on upgrading the sound. Kancane kancane.
Hi, nakanjani, nakanjani. For my side, thank you to each and every person. We're gonna play the last song and then we're gonna close the space. For my side, thank you so much. Thank you for joining us. We'll be here again next week with new guests, new conversations, and great music. Zunka, as he always says, conversations and the music is always best too. So please do join us again next Friday, same time, same place on Twitter Spaces. It's been a pleasure. It's been an absolute pleasure. I still like doing this thing. I still like doing this thing. Hopefully, yes, we'll find some young ones, no program, that will continue it by 2050. Yo, things are saying you are love. But anyway, thank you, everyone. Please keep safe and enjoy your weekend and take care of one another as always. Before I give you Boga, let's try Fatso again. Fatso, you still there for last remarks? Yeah, for Pandak.
I'm still here, my G. I'm still here.
Shapa last remark and then Boga shopping number required.
But I'm too late now. I'm here drinking. Otherwise, guys, thank you so much for tuning in and thank you for having me. Now we can take it to me. The energy on this step. Somewhere.
Yeah, no, the life of underrated artist. Yeah. Ralewa Fatso, Ralewa. Thank you for joining us and giving us your time too. Epuka DJ. Tshwela ngawo Thami, tshwela ngawo lifeline. Abekho abantu abancane emhlabeni njengami nomkazi nabantu bala e-Deep Space. Cela usigayela semali yakho and then usivayele ispace program. Siyabonga.
Pincham, one love, one love, one love. Thank you to each and everyone, man. Thank you to each and everyone who came through. Thank you to each and everyone who shared the space. Thank you to each and every artist who pulled up as well. They definitely on time every time. Every week, every artist that we bring in, they are always there, man. Shout out to Ladi Adiosoul, shout out to DJ Sabz, shout out to Fatso 98, shout out to InQfive. Man, it was a wonderful episode once again. Let's do it again next week, man. Enjoy your weekend. Be safe. Be good. Remember, whatever you're doing, it is a choice. As from me, Boga the DJ, we are signing out with the last song from the EP Yaga InQfive, Lavender. Enjoy. Except Fatso. Aye, Renalo namo.
Umkhente awayithaya bathu nasetheke uthombile hayi wena
And you're tuned in to the deep house space. The deep house space. These are these platforms that expose the undiscovered. As we breathe fire from the other side. Conquer and divide. By our rules they will abide. House music is in control. Now turn the tide. In our house, we are one. Connected with the rhythm. My name is Bongani Kamapu. And you're tuned into the deep house space.
I know he's Shapfede Namaj. Thank you, everyone. Take care of yourself. Folks, love.